would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. And the Bearcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are...
There he goes! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Pierce. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Brings it in down the left side. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Setting up the screen. And into the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They believe they can run right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, your opponent's scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So
pick off. What a way to set him up. Bringing it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, North Texas.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're making a great game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensive.
I can't go through there.
So they were picking up plywood, and I wasn't sure.
This unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Bearcats have a first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Leaves it with the back.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got him working one, but they're going to throw it. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Oh, they're after him. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Tight end now in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Pierce. Dumps it to the back. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. North Texas really has it going on offense. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. The handoff to Johnson. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
The mean green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Keep
Man
hold
down
the
on
fucking
the play as
block.
the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. There's the pressure. Connection to the right. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Give to the running back.
Oops.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mean Green. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
That's caught. It's Williams. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the handoff. Got room to work. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Jones wants to throw it. Here's the heat. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bearcats are marching down the field. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Still running at the 40. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Pierce. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He might want another play. Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the
Throw it
ground.
flat like I
That
fucking
was a
told you to.
physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
North Texas lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Misses again.
Oh,
It's
he's fucking
incomplete,
kidding
and
me.
that's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Jones to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Pocket breaking down. Sets up the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
And the Bearcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Back to throw, it's Pierce. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone.
Yep.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
The first half can end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And as he throws, intercepted. Looking for more room. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Jones wants to throw it. He's got him. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there. Safeties are going to be there. So you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
And the Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Using his legs, it's Jenkins.
Either one of y'all wanted to block? Y'all fucking went kiss?
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
To the air, it's Pierce. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. North Texas in the hurry up.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised themselves at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. North Texas really has it going on offense. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wheaton.
It's a fucking touchdown, buddy.
Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, North Texas! And the beatdown has ensued. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Fires to the right.
Stop it.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Jones to throw. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. He'll get
Bullshit that was the call. Complete bullshit.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Great job by the defense that time, blowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Jones wants to throw it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Fit it in the window for the score.
Pretty sure you weren't supposed to blitz, big guy.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain?
There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. A big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the pummeling has started.
Well, that day is 3rd rushing touchdown. When you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. QB draw. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now on 1st down from the 28. Might as well give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
The Bearcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Getting the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. The give to the tailback. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. Just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. Little missed opportunity there for this offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he's brought down
great running the ball on third.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll do it himself on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short. They'll run it from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They got it at the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Wheaton. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message for the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
He'll throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Bearcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Jones to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Going with the ground game left. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance.
Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football.
Here that they surrendered.
In this game, but they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Nice. Who is that, Lil John?
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening.